I thought it was high enough away from...
Hello Warriors, this is Mars, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 PvP gameplay video. So this is kind of a continuation of the previous video talking about the current build that I'm working on. So really, realistically speaking, I'm just in the phase of build testing, trying out different weapons, and seeing what really sticks. So I ended up going towards the Skyburners Oath, and it is the most fun I've had in a long time on Destiny. Like, I can't even believe this is the first time I'm saying this, but this is one of the only times I feel like I've had the most fun on Destiny. And I'm going to talk about the build. So with Skyburners Oath, pretty much every bullet scorches. When you add in the fragment Embers of Ashes, it improves the scorch, and every 2 shots gives you 10 scorch. And we're also bumping this up with the incendiary grenades. So whenever you throw incendiary grenades, you get 90 scorch. So once you get to 100 scorch, ignitions happen. Ignitions are just the increase of damage, and as you've seen, it just blows everything up. So it's so much fun. So playing with Skyburners Oath, like, I don't play with scout rifles at all. This is probably the only scout rifle with close to 50 to 100 kills on it. The only reason I'm using it is really because of the scorch. But Skyburners Oath is pretty interesting this season, especially since we're in a pulse and scout rifle meta. And since it's a high impact frame scout rifle, it does about 70 damage. It has a lot of flinch. Not to mention it's a high impact scout rifle with explosive rounds, so it's going to cause more flinch. So when you shoot it ADS, it's just a normal shot. When you hip fire, it has the lobbing bullet that causes the scorch. You won't be able to scorch ADS, which makes sense because, like, I mean, it's going to be hard to throw a grenade and then scorch right immediately if you're always ADSing trying to proc the scorch. So it's hard to get used to at first, but once you get used to it, once you start practicing, it really comes together. It's really a lot of fun. So how I kind of worked around it is, you kind of either have to preemptively throw your grenades, or you save your grenades and you're like just chuck them right after once you apply the first 2 shots, because like the scorch applies very easily. If you do 1 damage, you're gonna get the scorch to go off. So like, as long as you're scorching targets, the ignitions are gonna go off. But mind you, this is a scout rifle. Use it as you would any scout rifle. That's just how it's intended. Use the weapon as intended, learn how it fires, and make sure you're on target. It doesn't have a massive amount of aim assist, which it realistically doesn't need, but it's a good weapon. It's very enjoyable on this build. In contandoms with armamentarium, I always have a grenade. With the Ragnild, I'm using enhanced demolitionist, so I also always get the extra 22%. I'm always dropping orbs of power, and I'm always getting fire sprites on those double kills because of Ember of Empyrean, I think. So while Ember of Empyrean is active, on your second solar, on your main solar kill, when you have Ember of Tempering active, you always drop either you drop an orb of power and you drop a fire sprite, which gives you 10% to your overall grenade energy. So I literally always have a grenade. So far it is really fun. It is literally the most fun I've had in Destiny 2 in a long time, or at all, like I've said it before. So how I feel about Skyburners Oath, looking at it, it's a fun gun. It's a fun gun. Honestly, without going too much on a tangent, I feel like this is kind of what Sunshot should have been, but I guess they didn't want to overarch against Thorn, because if Sunshot was scorching targets on every initial bullet, I think it would be somewhat more problematic to deal with, but at the same time it would fix the issues with Sunshot being like not enough range. That's okay, because you can now scorch targets and they'll burn over time, making it easier to finish targets off. But anyway, let's continue and not go too far on a tangent. So far is so good with build testing. I really like this setup, and I feel like this should have been in my loadout a long time ago. It's like, it's very easy to scorch targets with this setup. It's almost second nature, but like I said, you can't focus only on the scorch. Use the weapon as intended. So right now I'm still in the phase of build testing. I'm still figuring out what I can do with this and what I can't do with this, and how I should interact with the loadout. So what you're mainly going to see going forward for this short series is mainly just weapon testing, build testing, getting more stuff together. You're probably going to see more different weapons on the channel, especially for this build, since there's so many things I still want to work on, whether it be through either like something fun like this. And the thing about this is I feel like this can be very competitive in the right setting. This can be very competitive in the right setting, specifically because, like, as long as you get the initial scorch damage off, everything else kind of doesn't matter. Like, even if the grenade hits them lightly, they get 90 scorched. Or if I hit them with, like, if I shoot a wall and they're nearby and they take all the scorch, they're gonna ignite. That's what makes this so fun. Like, it's a completely different game that I'm playing now. That's what it feels like. It's a completely different game than what I've been used to. So other than that, like I said, I'm still in the phase of build testing, trying different things, seeing what sticks. I'm basically throwing darts at a wall and seeing what sticks. That's realistically it. And this just so happened to be something that I really enjoy. But I think that's it for the commentary for now. I kind of want to finish up here. So I will be uploading another video soon, but it's probably going to be gameplay of either this weapon, probably both this weapon and another weapon that I've been planning to do more build testing with. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of the video. I want to say thanks again for watching, and keep on slaying. Peace.
Return to the fight. This dog is coming. Finish this. That's two. Everything is good. Relish this time. That's two. Let the wolves rest. The hunt is over.
Yeah, through a smoke bomb. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Get him.
Hey bro, you look kinda hot right now.